Hello, and welcome. I am Webweaver, and I'm so glad you have found my channel here today. This is where I do our weekly tarot reading. I am a little bit late, but I am going to do the reading nonetheless. And you can look back at your past couple days and see if the cards match. I do apologize, I did not get to do this on Sunday. Where I was for the weekend was at a Living History event. And the site we were at had like 1 bar of service, and if I went inside I had 0 bars of service. It went straight to SOS, emergency only calls. So there was no way I was going to be able to upload any kind of videos. I had hopes. I took my cards. I did not get to do it. So I am here now. Our group did win. We got 3rd place out of 14 groups that entered in our category. And we showed what life was like in 1703 in London after the Great Storm. So, all right. So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. I am using the Steampunk Tarot deck by Barbara Moore, illustrated by Ali Fell. And this reading will be for Monday the 25th, Monday the 23rd, Tuesday the 24th, Wednesday the 25th, Thursday the 26th, Friday the 27th, Saturday the 28th, and Sunday the 29th. Okay. Let's just shuffle these here a bit. Let me make sure I got them all in the right. Yes, I don't want to do reversals, so I got to make sure they're all facing the same direction. All right. We do a few of these shuffles here. You know, I learned how to do this when I was working at a science center, and we had an exhibit come through called The Science of Magic. And those of us working in that exhibit had to learn how to do magic tricks, parlor tricks. And that is where I learned how to shuffle like this. Fun little fact about me. All right. What do we need to know for the week? What's our message for this week? What do we need to know about for this week ahead? What do we need to know for this week? What do we need to know for the week ahead? What do we need to know for this week? What do we need to know for the week ahead? What do we need to know for this week? All right, I'm going to stop there. All right, so for Monday, yesterday, 9 of Swords. Let's see how lineup is. Okay, that's good. 9 of Swords. That is a nightmare situation. But swords are air. So for the 9 of Swords, this is like the worries in your head, right? This is the things that keep you up at night, that are going through your mind, that most times do not come to pass. So it's really about worry and guilt. Oh, did I embarrass myself in front of those people? Oh, did I forget to pay this bill? Oh, what if they find out I did this bad thing? Oh, you know, that kind of thing. Intrusive thoughts. If you're someone like me in that lovely age of hormonal changes, and intrusive thoughts become a way of life. That's what this is, right? This is the worry, the guilt. It could be a drama queen. This is a drama queen card. If somebody is always focusing on the drama and everything is always so terrible and that kind of thing. but it's that power of worry and regret. And the quote for this card, remember this deck provides in the book a quote or a couple sentences to summarize the card. And the quote for this one is, "The long, dark tea time of the soul isn't nearly as romantic as one imagines." So that was for yesterday. If you think about your day yesterday, you may realize that you had some worry or some guilt going on that was all in your mind. All right, so for today, Tuesday, we have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is a pleasant card. So if you think about your day today, as the day is wrapping up here, we have an ending. Tens are endings, right? But this is a happy ending. This is a happy family. Love, you have a couple there on the bench. Joy, it's very peaceful. The sun is out, the flowers are there. You're in a park setting in this image. So the peace and the joy and the family and a happy home and fulfillment, that is what this card is about here today. So the quote for this card is, "This is it, right here, right now. This is the heart of my life." All right, so for tomorrow, Wednesday, we have Judgment. Judgment is a major arcana card. And you can see there's a, not really an angel per se. I love this deck. It just makes me giggle sometimes. But Judgment is about judgment, absolution, an inner calling, rebirth. It's in one of my other decks is listed as karma. So it's about your destiny, your renewal, your deeper awareness of yourself and what your karma may be. If you don't like what your karma may be, then this would be about making a change, a beneficial change for your future. This may be a time to reflect on past events in your life. It's really about not casting judgment on others. This is an internal card. This is a personal card for yourself. So looking at your karma, your actions in the world, your actions in your personal life, your actions toward other people, your intentions when you make those actions are also very important. And this card is reminding us that we need to take a look at those things. Reflect on what we've done. Reflect on our past, even if it's a recent past, even if it's just the past couple days, or it could be the past 5 years. It could be even longer. But you need to review those things, reflect, and make changes where you feel that it's necessary. So the quote for this card is, "When the music beats to the rhythm of your heart and echoes the melody of your soul, you can only ignore it for so long." All right, so for Thursday, we have the Two of Cups. So we've got 2 cups here so far. So you can see the yin-yang symbol there. That is a balancing, and the twos tend to be about balance in some way. Sometimes it's about being out of balance, but for this one, it is a connection. You can see that there's 2 figures here, and there are the 2, I don't even know what those are, if they're orbs. I don't have my glasses at the moment, but they're intertwining to come up and form this yin-yang symbol of balance. So this is a connection of some sort. This is cups. So when it comes to cups, that is going to be very emotional. So this is going to have to do with relationships. It could be romantic relationships. It could be a partnership of some kind. But there is a deep emotional connection with another person. or a reconciliation with another person, a truce of some sort. But there is that connection with another person, whether it is romantically or not. So that is something to look for on Thursday with that Two of Cups. The sentence for this card is, you say chemistry, I say magic. Let's not allow semantics to destroy this moment. Okay. So for Friday, why is that card upside down? The Page of Wands. So here we have a Wands card. Pages tend to be about, or at least sometimes they're about messengers. And depending on what suit they're in, that's kind of the message that they're carrying, or the message you might expect to receive. So for Wands, which is fire, this would be creativity, enthusiasm, vitality, confidence, courage. So the Page of Wands, if you look, looks as though the page is carrying a message and is standing up ready to go. So the eagerness, bringing exciting and happy news, that determination and imagination, that creative force, right? The fire of creation, that fiery force. This is someone who's ready to try something new, based on will or inspiration or passion. So that could be you, that could be someone in your life, or you could be getting news on that front in some way. So the quote for this card is, yes, I have a very cool weapon. Yes, I know how to use it. No, I'll do it when I'm good and ready. All right. So for Saturday, let's keep the ball rolling here. We have the Eight of Wands. So another Wands. Lots of fiery energy coming in here at the end. So with the Eight of Wands, you can see that you have a soldier standing there with some kind of weapon that has just fired these 8 wands forward. So this is movement. And although it's not a 10, it is indicating that things are swiftly coming to completion. Oh, I'm liking that for Saturday. So this card does have to do with an ending, even though it's not a 10. It's a conclusion. It's things coming to an end. Things are in motion that cannot be undone. You cannot take back these wands that you have just fired from this gun. Things are now in motion that are going to remain in motion until they are stopped by an opposing force, whatever you have fired at, right? So while it is not the ending, it is heralding the ending. This could indicate travel, quick movement forward, right? And if it is travel, it's typically travel by air. It could be long distance communication, even though it's fire. But it is a swift movement toward an end. So I'm liking this for Saturday because of the gatherings going on, thousands of them across the world. This is heralding, you know, it's not the end, but the end is coming very soon. So I'm liking that. The sentence for this card is, once you press the fire button, you can't unpress it. So things are in motion that will remain in motion until they hit their target. All right. And on Sunday, we have the Emperor. All right. So the Emperor is a fatherly figure. But if you look at him, he's very... I mean, I kind of want to say regal, but he is, you know, straight backed. It's like you're walking in and you know you're talking to an authority figure, right? He's kind of scary in that card, to be honest. I don't have my glasses on, but I think he's got a monocle in. I hope that's what that is, because otherwise he's got two very different eyes. But this card is about regulation. It's about authority and structure. It may involve somebody who is a leader or a father figure or a family man. Not regal. He is a sovereign, right? He's a man of reason. You can see he looks very balanced. Everything about him, everything in this card is balanced. And responsibility is another word. So this is someone creating order and stability, or order and stability being the rule of the day. Some kind of structure, authority, regulation. So I don't know if it'll tie into Saturday's message. That maybe, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I felt pretty good about Saturdays, but this could be somebody who is helping to lead the charge that has started this day, or it could be a current orange felon who is upset about this and starts putting regulations in. I'm not, that one's iffy for me. I'm not getting a feel either way. All right, so the sentence for this one is, nature provides us with a great bounty once a year. I make sure we have something to eat every day. So this is the person that takes all of the stuff in. That does not scream orange felon to me in any way, shape, or form. So this may be somebody else. Or it may be that you are just putting your life into order and putting some regulation in your life and something of that nature. So there are your cards for the week, even though the first 2 days are over. Again, I do apologize. And I will be back next Sunday with our next reading. If you are going to any of the gatherings this weekend, make sure that you stay safe. All right. Blessed be.